Thank you, Nicole. Hello, and good afternoon, everybody. It's great to see you here on Mallorca. Let's move now into use cases that can generate quick wins for you and your customers. Loyalty. Have you heard that the American average family has about 29 loyalty cards in their pockets? 29? I was like, no way, that can't be that much. So I looked in my purse, and I found these, 13 of those loyalty cards in my pockets. And then I have probably another 20 at home laying in a staple around, and then electronic ones. And I bet you all have as many. So why we are not aware of those, and why don't we use them? It's a maze of loyalty programs, right? It's not transparent. We are confused by the different options. We miss redemption options, and we can't trade any points, right? We're stuck with one supplier. And for companies, actually, it's also very cumbersome, complex to set up a loyalty program and to find and add loyalty partners for collection or redemption. And ultimately, since we miss redemption option, balance sheets get inflated by those loyalty liabilities. And for example, airlines need to look at devaluation of points, which we as customers don't like. So what can blockchain change? For us, it's a game-changing technology for loyalty. Why? Quick reminder, blockchain, the main feature of blockchain is a peer-to-peer network. Reman, he talked about collaboration, right? So peers are collaborating in a network and confirm transaction jointly based on the information that they have in a distributed ledger. Each of the peers have that information stored in the blockchain. It's a global network, and the global network is powered by a global cryptocurrency. And imagine what kind of opportunities we have as a international industry. The travel industry is very fragmented international. We have with a global network, with a global cryptocurrency. Smart contracts, another feature, are protecting digital assets. You all probably know the Bored Apes, right? So we can protect JPEGs now. And that would mean for us, we have digital collectibles, digital souvenirs at hand for our customers. But on the other side, we can also protect digital assets like a seat on an aircraft, a hotel room for a certain time, a massage, or the access to the lounge. So all those are digital assets. Now, in blockchain, you have heard about wallets. Everything, cryptocurrency and NFTs, digital assets, non-fungible token, can be stored in wallets. And that has huge implication for loyalty. Because for the customer, he can enjoy one wallet. So he can store everything in one wallet. And not the Google wallet, right? So it's kind of scary when suddenly a loyalty card appears that you didn't even remember, but they found in your email like 5 years back. So that's your wallet. You manage the data in your wallet. You see the balance when you collect points, redeem points. You see the balance in real time. You can trade points across partners. You receive rewards, and I will show you some examples in just a moment. You will see rewards and NFT perks, utilities like access to events from the company of your choice. And you can actually engage in customer communities. It's a whole new level of loyalty to a brand. For companies, it's quite easy to set up a loyalty program, to have a loyalty token supply, and I will show you in a moment how it's done on Camino. You can add, as a company, you can add partners easily in this global network, right? We are in a global network, we collaborate together, we have access to every peer in the network. We can have many more collection options and redemption options. And we can, as a company, reward customers for booking, for sharing data, for referrals, for writing reviews. And especially the sharing personal data is an important one, because for the first time we can actually personalize the offer when the customer freely goes for a reward, the personal data, shares the personal data with the company. And we all know that this is a missing piece for NDC distribution, right? So blockchain-based loyalty is real. Here are a few examples. I would just name a few. You can Google all those examples with NFT and blockchain, and you find the stories. One remarkable example on the retail side is Starbucks. They were planning and experimenting with blockchain quite a while already, announcing something is coming. And yesterday, they announced their program, Starbucks Odyssey. What they want to is engage customers based on loyalty, based on NFT ownership. They want to engage customers in virtual hangouts online because they see that customers don't spend as much time in the cafe anymore. They offer as a perk, NFT perk, they offer virtual classes on how to mix espresso martinis, for example. So they are going in this direction to actually engage their customers more. Fashion is another great example. They are connecting the digital world with the physical world with the help of NFTs. So you can buy a golden jacket as an NFT, like a JPEG, and then redeem that for your golden jacket in the physical world, like a physical golden jacket. Or you buy an haute couture dress, and then you get your NFT dress with it, because of course you need that in the virtual world, in the metaverse, when you address your avatar to go on Decentraland, right? So that's going on in the fashion. FIFA and sports, they are creating a platform for NFTs that preserve memorable moments in FIFA history. And then in travel, we already have quite a few examples that experiment with blockchain-based loyalty and NFTs. Singapore Airlines were the first who based their loyalty on blockchain and created digital KrisFlyer miles. Traveler, we heard that name, it's a crypto OTA. They're using NFTs and their own cryptocurrency to incentivize the customer to take on different roles. We've heard about the fluid economy. So customers can be suddenly a referral partner or a multiplier in the market when they have the connections. So this is a great opportunity to incentivize them. Merit, Air Baltic, they are experimenting with NFTs. And Etihad actually is a quite interesting example of how to use NFT sales for a good purpose. So they issued a series of 3D aircraft, 787 Dreamliners, and they sold that to the world, customers. And from this revenue, they plan to purchase sustainable fuel. And not only that, they created a whole community around sustainability, Etihad and sustainability. And now on Discord, they have like 8,000 members in their channel, and they discuss sustainability, engage their customers. 8,000, you have direct contact to 8,000 customers. So now your opportunities are here with Camino. So you can create your own loyalty program quite easily. You can easily add loyalty partners. You can reward your customers for any kind of desired behavior. You can build loyal customer communities around NFT ownership. I've heard the name. Now, it's, you all heard like mobile first. Now it's community first. So one of the the first showcase of two that I have is Token Link. And here you see how easy it is to get actually a token, loyalty token supply. So you have your company name, so you enter your company name, you have your wallet address, and there you have a token name that you can create. So here's still Camino, you can use Camino, but you can also create a new token like TUI token, for example. Change the name, enter the supply, and deploy the token. That's how easy it is to get a loyalty token supply on blockchain on Camino. So now we see tokens go to the company wallet, say TUI. Now we have a problem, right? Because the company has a wallet, but not the customers, right? So what do? I mean, they're still living in Web 2. And we need to bridge Web 2 and Web 3. So the possibility is to create custodial wallets. Those are managed by the company, say TUI, for example, in the user account of each user. And they normally use their profiles, their logins, and because it's integrated, they see the balances of their TUI tokens, they see perhaps redemption options, they see collection options. So it's the normal way how to deal with it, but we bridge Web 2 to Web 3. And not only that, we can, the company, TUI could work together with partners, right? So for example, Iberostar. And Iberostar could use TUI tokens to incentivize customer to book an Iberostar hotel. So it's a great opportunity to work in a network of partners, which is easily done on a network like a blockchain network globally, and incentivize the customer in the desired way. Now, for the second use case, I would like to express a very warm welcome to the first loyalty program on Camino. It's a real use case, Miles & More, one of the largest in the world. And Miles & More got really creative. We thought, it's a global network, right? Camino is a global network. So why don't we offer the opportunity for any shop in the world to incentivize their customers with miles? And it's quite easily done because behind the curtain, blockchain is like a back-end technology. We can use smart contracts and approval processes to do that. So this is how it's done. You have a customer that is a Miles & More client already. Go into a shop. It could be a boutique in Lima, for example, anywhere shop. He knows if I purchase that suit or jacket or dress, I get incentivized by 100 miles. So he purchases that. In the shop, from the shop, Caminos are transferred to Miles & More wallet. The shop goes through a know your business process and an approval process. And when it's approved, then the miles are transferred directly to the client's account, Miles & More account. This is how it looks like. So you see the transaction is complete. You bought jacket, dress, whatever. The shop owner is asked, would you like to send miles to your customers? The current price per mile is 1-on-1, 1 Camino per 1 mile. He enters the customer, or she enters the customer miles account, and the amount of miles to be sent, and the transaction that will, the cost of transaction, and then transfer miles. This is how easy it's done. So looking at the possibilities, I hope I can open your horizon in this. Loyalty is an area where you can start today. As Ralph said earlier, don't miss the train. So don't miss the loyalty train, because others, as we saw, they're already moving into that direction. So it's easy to set up, to get a loyalty token supply, to set up a loyalty program. Of course, marketing teams are involved, and you need to think about the structures, etc. But technology is there. It's great to actually trade, to add partners in a global network. for collection redemption, so you don't need to take care of those inflated liabilities in your balance sheet. And it's great to engage and reward your customers and create truly a closer, intimate relationship with your customers. So don't miss the loyalty train. And I'm personally looking forward to actually redeem a few miles for a cafe or for a coffee at Starbucks. Thank you.